Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. It is Friday, so TGIF. I am making today Vichyssoise, which is potato leek soup, and I'm making it vegetarian today with vegetable broth instead of chicken broth. So you buy your leeks, you cut them in about 1/8 of an inch, then you soak them in water to get all the little dirt that accumulates in the layers. And then you put it in a sieve and get it all drained. So when you buy the leek, of course it comes as a whole, and you just cut the head of it, which is the white part. Throw all this out unless you have other uses for it. And then when you soak it in the bowl of water, make sure you pick up the sliced leek to put it in the sieve. Don't dump it in, because all the particles of mud from where it came from will fall back in there. So basically soak it in water, and then after a while scoop it with your hands and throw it in a sieve. Much cleaner and better that way. Hello, hello, it's Naveen with Naveen's Cuisine again. Thank God it's Friday, and I am making a classical French soup, leek potato, vichyssoise, but with a twist. I am making it today with a vegetarian choice per request, and I got that. I'm told that Imagine is one of the best vegetarian stocks to cook with, so here we are. My leeks are already trimmed, sliced, soaked in water to get all the mud out and loose, and then it's draining from its water right now. And I got some beautiful Yukon Gold potatoes. And why Yukon Gold? Because they are very creamy. That kind of potato is creamy, and we want a nice creamy soup. Vichyssoise is a wonderful soup. It's very tasty, and the beauty of it is very versatile. You can have it hot in the wintertime, then you can have it cold in the spring and summertime. And it's cooked with stock, potatoes and leeks, cream, and milk. So it's rich, it's tasty, it's fabulous, with a little bit of salt and pepper and a pinch of nutmeg and some chives chopped up for garnish. It makes a wonderful first course, side soup and salad, or you can have it as a main dish. Very filling, tasty, and satisfying. So right now I'm peeling the Yukon Gold potatoes, and then I'm gonna cut them and put them in a big wide Dutch oven pot with some water and salt to cook until completely tender and soft. And I'm gonna actually combine water and the vegetarian stock to cook in it, so it can absorb that fabulous stock while it's cooking. And you know, potatoes are like a sponge, so if you ever make a mistake, accidentally put so much salt in food, just stick a potato in there and it absorbs that saltiness. They're a wonderful root vegetable, used all over the world, I think, mainly in America and Europe and the Middle East also. Not sure much about Asian countries. And it's they come in a lot of different shapes, colors, textures, all just fabulous. See you in a bitty. Don't forget to subscribe, like, or share my recipes on Naveen's Cuisine YouTube channel. So I cubed up the potatoes, pinch of salt, kind of mix it up, and I put water. The water is just enough to cover the potatoes. These are 4 pounds potatoes, peeled and cubed. And then I will put in 2 quarts of the vegetarian stock. Looks pretty good. It has onions, celery, carrots, organic spices, garlic, canola oil. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna put two quarts of that. Put it on medium heat and let the potatoes cook ever so softly. Mix it up really good. On the stove it goes. We also have 2 onions that we're gonna peel and chop or slice, and we're gonna saute that with the leeks that we took care of earlier. And some nice beautiful butter. I love Irish butter, very tasty, very organic. Most European butters versus American butter have much less water. American butter has water in it, and that's why it's not good for making dense pastries like puff pastry. You can't really use that with American butter. Europeans hardly have any water in them. I'm just gonna slice it up. I like Irish butter. Hello, hello. So we have about 1.5 sticks of butter melting. I know you think it's too much. But not if you're going to be cooking, sauteing. 2 onions and 9 leeks. But you will find after you saute all that and the vegetables lose a lot of their water, it kind of shrinks a lot. So we have the onions, and we have the fabulous leeks, sliced up, washed, drained. You don't want to bring in a lot of water in their situation, of course. I'm going to mix it in. Some salt. And pepper. And just mix it up until it's all nice and golden, soft and beautiful, and ready to go in the soup. Now the leeks and the onions are sauteed and beautiful, golden brown. And the potatoes over here, getting nice and soft. Gonna wait another maybe 15 minutes on the potatoes. Let it cook through. So now the potatoes are cooked, and I have an immersion blender. Blend the potatoes, and I'm gonna add leeks and onions, blend it all together. You can also blend it in a food processor or a liquid blender, just a little bit at a time. And remember, it's too hot, so don't put a lot at one time. Now I'm adding the leeks, now that the potatoes are all pureed. Do the same. And now we're gonna add some real cream here. Mix it all together, taste and add, and season.